Top ladies, welcome to the custom card reviews. So now, without any further ado, this archetype is the updated version, or should I say this video is the updated version of the previous custom cards called Fruit Beasts. So Fruit Beasts are these, fruits that became monsters. So, yeah. And each one represents like their name or what they can do. So like the toxic pineapple, he's so toxic around others. But he can gain more attack from he runs around eating cards that are in the graveyard. So, yeah. So, let's begin with... I have a lot of monsters and one spell and one trap card. So, I kind of go fast. So, Toxic Pineapple, it's an Earth type monster, level 4. Plan effect monster. This card's attack and defense become the number of both players' graveyards cards times 500. If this card destroys the opponent's monsters and sent to the grave, you can pay 100 life points. Special summon that destroyed monster from the graveyard to your field in attack mode. And it is treated as a fruit beast monster on the field. If this card is sent to the grave, you can shuffle this card. Wait, hold on. You can shuffle this card into the deck. Place 2 toxic counters on all monsters on the field except fruit beast monsters. So basically what it means is the toxic ones is basically like toxic waste. I'm talking about the nuclear power plants things and that stuff. So, and then all monsters that have toxic counters lose 3,000 attack and defense. You take no damage evolving this card, and you can only use these effects of Fruit Beast Toxic Pineapple once per turn. So that's crazy, isn't it? So, yeah, then we got Drooling Banana. It's a Earth level 4 plant effect monster where it's unaffected by your opponent's card effects and once per turn during either player's main phase. 1. Quick effect, all monsters on the field except, loses 1,000 attack and defense. And then this card can attack your opponent's life points directly. And if this card is in defense mode, if this card is sent to the graveyard or banner zone, you can shuffle this card into the deck. Make all monsters on the field or on your opponent's field cannot attack or activate their effects until the end of their third turn. Basically, when it says this card can attack your opponent's life points, even if this card is in defense mode, it basically walks up to your opponent and licks them and walks all the way back. So yeah. So then the fish apple basically is a Earth level 4 beast flip effect monster where once it's flipped, you can select one spell card from your deck or graveyard, add it to your hand. This card cannot be destroyed by battle, or no, I meant by card effect or by battle. And once per turn during your main phase 1 quick effect, you can select one card on your opponent's field, take control of it until the end of your opponent's next turn. So basically, you can take monsters from anywhere. So then we got the flying one that has like Dark World, where if it's discarded by a card effect, you can pay 100 life points, special summon 2 fruit beast monsters to your field in attack mode, or from your deck or hand, except this card. So basically, if it does, then shuffle this card into the deck, and you can only use this card's effects for once per turn. So then we got the water smelling. It's basically a hand trap, and I changed the effect to basically it is a quick effect. So basically, yeah, if your opponent activates a card effect, quick effect, you can discard this card from your hand to the graveyard, negate that card effect, and negate that card, and then shuffle it into the owner's deck, no matter if it cannot be negated by card effects. If if your opponent declares an attack while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card, negate it, and then make it the end phase. This card's effects, this card cannot be negated by your opponent's card effects, can't be changed by your opponent's card effects. So, and then you can only use this effect for once per turn, and you take no damage involving this card. So, it's like basically saying, like, hey, do you have your, heart out? Oh, noise. So we got Fruity Mint, and it's an Earth level 12 planned effect monster, attack 3,000, defenses 2,500. Yeah. If you control a plant, or basically that monster, and if you control a fruit beast monster on the field except this card, you can special summon this card to your field without a tribute. But if it does, then this card's level becomes level 4, or until the end of your next turn. All monsters on your opponent's field must attack this card. This card cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects, and you take no damage involving this card. No battle damage involving this card. You can only use this effects for once per turns. So, yeah, this card is basically your big boss monster. Reason why I make it, or why I made it just a effect monster instead of like Fusion, XYZ, or Link, or any, is because a couple weeks or months ago, I made a trap card that is similar to a no who fusion zone thing. And yeah. So basically, yeah. So let's do roots, dressing, is the Earth level 4 planned effect monster, and all monsters or all of its own archetype cannot be negated by card effects until this card leaves the field. So basically, skill drain, or what it means by, yeah, so it's unaffected by card effects. So during your draw phase quick effect, you can select one fruit beast card from your deck or graveyard to your hand instead of drawing phase. Inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent's life points. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card. You can gain 4,000 life points, and you take no damage evolving this card. So yeah. Then we got the last of the monsters is Fighter Carrot. It's a Earth level 4 planned effect monster. If this card is normal summon or special summon, you can and select one card on the field except this card. Send that selected card to the owner's graveyards. And if you do, then inflict 200 damage to your opponent's life points. This card can attack all monsters on your opponent's field in battle phase if this card is destroyed, or if this card destroys a monster or monsters and sent to the grave or by battle or banished. This card loses 200 defense until the end of the turn. Until the end of the turn, this card gains that monster's attack and defense ends. And if this card is sent to the graveyard or banished zone quick effect, you can shuffle this card into your deck and then inflict 3,000 damage to your opponent's life points. So what it means is basically is a fighter, basically. Like, it destroys all monsters on your opponent's field. And basically, it basically punches a person. Yeah. So now there's one trap card called like Apple Steel thing. And this one allows you basically, if you have the fish apple monster on the field, you can negate the card effects. And this card cannot be negated by card effects and can't be chained by card effects. So basically, yeah, then we got the smashing of the brute beast. And requires, like, you can select one card on the field except this card to be sent to the graveyard. And then its actual effect is discard one card from your hand. And if your opponent monster declares an attack while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card. Earn. And then negate that attack and make this turn into the end phase. So, yeah, it basically, you can discard him. His effect goes off, brings out the other two monsters, and shovels him back. So basically, you basically end up like destroying one card on the field, special summon two monsters because of his effect, and and you can shuffle him into the deck, and then like this card can basically do nothing after that, because or it also negates battle damage. So basically, yeah. So this card's archetype is based on fruits, like vegetables or like fruits, like Del fruits, but yeah. So so in the old custom ones, we only had was pineapple, banana, the fish apple, flying pear, and we also had the one trap card and one spell card. Was it for, but then I created 4 new monsters. We got water smelling, it's a water type. And then we got we got water smelling, we got the fruity mint, we got the fruits dressing, we got fighter carrot. Is basically, he could box anyone. So now this is gonna be, and that was it for the updated custom cards. So please leave a like, share, subscribe. Peace out, y'all. Peace.